Toronto's winning 8-1. When I was working, it was like 4-1. I don't know.
I think so.
I can't keep track of anything on the basis.
How we doing, guys? Am I live? Can anyone hear me? Is something going on? Hello, 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 hello. Anyone? Hello, hello, yes, hello. Okay. All right. Let's just jump right on over and start doing the random so we can get on. Let's get it on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Matt Benedato's on top, and Justin Ryan is on the bottom. Okay, let's go over to the team. A couple of combos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I don't want to copy all that. Just want to stop there. Copy. And now, can you check the paper for me? All right, here's our list. Let's print this bad boy. Make sure that I have that. Oh, I didn't. Drop that, jump that, move it over. All right, here's our list. If I can get the camera right, that would help all of us if I knew what I was doing. But we all know that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I bought that for you. Let's back up just a bit. I think I just went in. No, I didn't. What's up, Max? Max, you got the Dodgers again? What's up, Brady? I just have my scissors sticking out so no one freak out. It doesn't really work. I guess it does. Hope everyone's having a good day today. Uh-oh. We gotta get Justin Ryan just up a little bit. Go. I don't know. I don't like the way this camera sits. We were gonna get to it. I didn't get a chance to. Michael, yep, you did. You got Miami, and you got the Angels near the top. Yeah, near the Angels. Michael, are you a local? Are you local to the St. Louis? I noticed you did it as a pickup. You have to forgive me. I can't say that I'm great with names. Faces, yes. St. Chuck, got it. Excellent. Welcome in. So I'm gonna tell you guys my story. You guys want to have story time? Anybody want? We went and looked at that collection this morning. I guess I can wait a few minutes for everybody to get in. Now we got a couple minutes. We got this. This is our trade time at 5:15. We'll roll. So feel free to offer up They had a Chester's chicken place on the way back, so I grabbed some oversized legs. They're in the fridge.
It was so funny. I was going to tell you that today. I was happy to get some fried chicken for yourself to make up for it.
I'll eat a salad when I'm done. Hope everyone's having a good Saturday. What? Yeah, it was all right, you know. $10. Where's everybody at? Usually we have more trade activity than this. So I don't know. Do we want to do the late one? I've got this up here, and I asked. Oh, there's 8 people who have said they want in. Nick. So it looks like we've got enough. I think. I'm just about doing this break again late. Did we want to do it again at 8 p.m.? Shouldn't take us too long. I imagine we'll be through it in an hour and a half or so. We're gonna have to do a little bit of looking up stuff with the leaf metal baseball, but so let me see if I can find the checklist. There's a leaf flash checklist. That'll be close. Now we can look up the other ones. Hold on. What's going on here? Something tain't right. Oh, that's what's going on. What happened? No, that's weird. Yeah, the shop cam. Yeah, it's a glitching a little bit, but not bad. Understood, Max. So I'm going to tell you guys my story. This is our story. This is that collection we went to look at yesterday while we're waiting for everybody to get in. So Ian and I got up this morning and got on the road and called the guy, told him we were coming. He was ready for us. So that was great. I'm gonna leave out the name of the city. I'm gonna leave out some other things because I don't want to. I'm not criticizing when I tell you guys this story, and I'm not intending to criticize. I just am telling you the statement of facts the way that it happened. So the town is way out in the middle of nowhere, which is fine. I like it when it's quiet. We make a turn onto a gravel road. Grew up on gravel roads. That's great. And found the house. It was a mobile home, which is fine. But out in front of the mobile home, at the door, there are about 100 black cats. Should have been a warning of what was going to happen. So we get up to the door. Ian's like, man, I don't know about this. And I was like, yeah, well, this will be fine. We'll go look and see what it is. So the cats, when we get close to the door, hiss and scatter. Clearly, they weren't wild cats because they were all congregated by the door like they had been put out. But they didn't want to talk to us. And they're all black cats. So I knock on the door, and this nice old lady, comes and welcomes us, and we walk in. Well, she told us to sit down, where to sit, to come over here and sit down. The couch that she told us to sit on is covered with animal. I don't know if it was animal dirt. I don't know if it was animal something else. But needless to say, I looked at the thing, and Ian looked at me, and he's like, "Dad, whatever you do, don't sit down." And so I said, "Okay, I won't sit down." I agreed with him. I won't sit down. And there was a box of cards sitting there that happened to be, mind you, the guy told me that he has baseball back to 1956 tops, football back to the 60s, basketball back to the 50s. Okay, which is what I was looking for. There's a box sitting there, and it has in it junk wax era commons. But there's also a, what's the right word? Film is not the right word, but you know what I'm talking about. Like a card, a card has been sitting in a box. You know, the box has been sitting a long time, and it gets that kind of little whatever it gets on top of it, and then slowly they start bringing out more stuff. All junk wax era, and I'm looking through things, just casual looking through, and I'm not seeing much of anything. And so I could tell the lady was struggling a little bit. I said, "Ma'am, would you like us to come and help you bring things out?" She said, "Yeah, that would be helpful." So we walk into this room that is a room that clearly had animals locked in it for a while, if you know what I mean. And there was a closet that they had opened, and there were those little plastic things with pull-out drawers. I don't know what they're, clear plastic with pull-out drawers that were filled with cards. But also, on top of every single one of these containers, yeah, I won't mention that, were mouse turds. Not one, not 10, but like covering the top of these boxes. And so I'm trying to be helpful because the lady's a very nice lady. The guy was a nice guy. And dogs are barking because they're locked in the back room, and they clearly wanted to be out. It was the house of very old people who couldn't keep up with it much anymore. Again, not a criticism. I get it. Just an observation. And so we tried our best to work around the animals. Okay, Matt, I'll try not to be offended if you don't invite me back. We tried to work around the animal droppings, and were eventually successful in getting the cards out into the living room. And when we finally did get the cards out in the living room, I realized that after going through it, it is absolutely nothing. We drove an hour and 15 minutes, which I don't mind. And I asked the guy, I said, "Hey, you mentioned that you had football back to the 60s and basketball back to the 50s. I don't know where they're at." I said, "Okay." I said, "There's not really anything here." I said, "If it will help out, I'd give you $100. Just because I hate to waste your time. You guys got to put it all back." But I said, "There's honestly nothing here that I'd be able to do anything with." He didn't like that. And I said, "Okay, I understand that." He said, "I'll just give them to my kids." I said, "That's fine. I appreciate you guys letting us come out." They're both very, very nice people. Ian and I could not get back to the car fast enough. Thankfully, I had baby wipes, which I normally carry, wet wipes that we normally carry with us, because we both had to wipe ourselves down thoroughly. Ian is slightly asthmatic. He was having a hard time breathing, if that tells you anything. So we said on the way back, well, let's not make it a bad trip. Let's stop at the little store that's up here. We got 1 minute to go. We're gonna call this LR1, and the date is 10/8. So he and I said, "Okay, we'll stop at this little grocery store." We stop at the little grocery store. Yeah, that's right, because I don't like to shower, and I also don't wear deodorant. So we stop at this little grocery store. Nice people inside there. did a little looking around. It had, a little bit of everything, including a hardware store attached to it. Kind of a neat little country store. And I got myself, we're going to start here with these because I just want to start with these. We haven't opened for a while. So I got myself a Yoo-Hoo, a bottle of Yoo-Hoo. Okay? A bottle of Yoo-Hoo, when you have it, normally you have to shake it up because the Yoo-Hoo, the chocolate or whatever is in there, normally it settles to the bottom. Okay? So I shook the bottle up really well, got all the stuff out of the bottom, and took a drink. And realized that after I took a drink, we were already back on the road, that my Yoo-Hoo was chunky. And not chunky in a good way. My Yoo-Hoo, no matter how much I shook it, the chunks would not dissolve. Carl Hubble, nice. And Ian thought this was the, what happened? Ian thought this was the funniest thing in the world. I didn't get sick from it, which is fine. So I said, well, okay, I'm not going to, we're not going to do anything. There's Wander. But let's go see if we can find somewhere else, as we're leaving. So we left. There was another store. We went to stop by the store. There's a no trespassing sign on the door. And I thought, well, that's probably a sign. Let's just get back on the road. And so we got back on the road. Well, again, I'm not telling you anywhere, but if you're driving down 70, you probably run into these places. But anyway, Kevin Smith, I think this is a blue border, right? It almost looks black, but I think this was blue. So, artist proof, Sam Crawford. So we, Nat, you gonna come over and help me? So we decided, we got off at this other little town. There was a gas station there, and there was a place with a very colorful name. I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to malign this place, but it had a very colorful name. And Ian and I thought, well, let's go see if it's open. We'll go get something to eat there. So we drove to this place, and we stopped. Very nice lady, set us. It was pretty quiet, which was great. When we got there, eventually it got real busy. So we got there at the right time. They had, as one of the specials, a open-faced barbecue pork. It had barbecue pork. It had a hamburger patty. It had, you don't need to open it. Just kind of, you can just leave these things as I put them over to you. Charlie Keller for the Yankees. It's a little off. Oh, that's why. Riley Adams. Artist proof for Riley Adams. It had sourdough. It had hamburger patty. It had barbecue pork. It had coleslaw, and then it had sauce on the top. So, and it came with curly fries. Waffle fries. So and I also ordered onion rings. So we ordered onion rings. They were hand breaded. They were pretty good. They're pretty good. The waffle fries are clearly out of a bag. Okay, hey, look. Can you grab this, please? And then I started in on it was a special that they had. It was one of their specials. They had daily specials. And I was like, this something seemed a little off. And Ian he got the same thing, Lou Bob. And he said, Dad, taste your hamburger on its own. And I said, taste the hamburger on its own? Okay. So I scraped everything out, taste the hamburger on the own. The hamburger, there's Spencer Strider. The hamburger tastes like it was made a couple of days ago and reheated. And so Ian's like, I can't eat this. And I said, well, let's just not say anything. I'll just pay for it and we'll get out of here. And it did. The hamburger tasted like it had been reheated. It was, the barbecue pork that they put on top was okay. The coleslaw was okay, but then when you took a bite of the hamburger patty, it was like gross. Thai France as well. And so at that point, Ian thought everything today was funny. I did too. I thought it was just funny. And so we finally did get our check. Took us about 20 minutes to get the check, which again is fine because it got busy. But then we O'Neill Cruise, and then we got back on the road and decided we should just get back to civilization. Melot, there's Brendan Marsh. So it's been an interesting morning. A terrible look at some cards, and then Chunky Yoo-Hoo. You know, I don't even know what that means. And then old hamburger patty lunch. It's just one of those days. What can you do? Kevin Smith, relic for the Blue Jays. Needs to be top loader. Huh? Yvonne Rodriguez, Paul Goldschmidt, artist proof, nice. I'm trying to speak slowly because I don't want to say anything bad. The people were fantastic. They were very nice people. It just so happens that they lived in clearly poverty and filth, and they were old. I mean, honestly, they were both very old people. It was just an ugly situation, and touching those cards, and I didn't want to be rude and run out Miguel Cabrera. Shane Bieber. Who is this? Why is this person? Who now that's trending? What are you putting in our feed? Is that Reggie? Oh, that is Reggie. Oh, good. Thank goodness. I was trying to figure out if I knew you or not. What's going on, Reggie? How come you haven't been in the shop again? Yeah. It was a very interesting morning. So, Joe Bryant, after all that, we thought, man, my Chunky Yoo-Hoo, and I thought, man, let's just stop and grab something to eat on the way back, and then it was just no fun. It was just no fun. We stopped at a gas station on the way out to grab something to drink, something hopefully decent to drink. And it looks like the gas station was the city hangout. Chaz McCormick, Houston. And Heasley is the artist proof. The gas station was the hangout. Everyone was driving like little, what do they call their sport utility, like golf cart kind of things, whatever AT. Well, like an ATV. Think ATV. Everybody was driving around those in the city, and I mean, it was just Miguel Cabrera, Domingo Azevedo, and just the weirdest thing in the world. I honestly, I never had Chunky Yoo-Hoo before. I drank about a third of it before I realized that my Yoo-Hoo was chunky. So if right in the middle of the break, I just things start coming out of me, I do apologize. I have the garbage can right next to me. I don't feel bad. So I don't know. Yep, it is. Chaz McCormick again. Didn't we just say Chaz McCormick? And Glenn Otto. So somebody catch me up on baseball today. Did I see that Cleveland won again? Reggie, card show next weekend in St. Louis, right? 14, 15, 16 in Westport Plaza. Did I see Cleveland won, and is Toronto ahead? Spencer Strider. That's a nice one. Rookie. Very nice. Jordan. Very nice. So Cleveland won in 15. So I think I said Tampa Bay Rays. So I'm already out in the first round. And the Blue Jays are ahead. Cardinals play later, and do the Padres play later as well? Padres and Mets. I think the Padres Mets series is over. I think the Padre Mets series is over. I hate to say that, but that was a pretty massive beatdown. Hey, look at that one. That's nice. Oh, look at this. And an artist proof of O'Neill Cruz right behind it. Those are very nice. Goldschmidt. Reggie, I think you're right, though, man. I need to stay in the city. I had such high hopes after talking to that guy yesterday. I think that's part of it, is that I had such high hopes after having the conversation and asking all the right questions and getting the answers and you know, that the right answers. I really thought that was going to be something. Madison Bumgarner. Francisco Lindor, artist proof. And to have it be that, O'Neill Cruz, was disappointing. Disappointing. And scary. So what are you going to do? I think we're going to save the Logofractor boxes for the end. We're going to do the, maybe. So I guess we'll take a shot at doing the late listing, guys. Looks like there's a lot of people who want to try to do it, so we'll try to do it. If we sell it out, that's great. Cal Raleigh. Buck Leonard. So we're just going to do them in twos. We're going to do some autos next. We'll do the Pro Set Metal Baseball next. Figure out where they all go. Connor Wong. Jazz Chisholm. Black. Max Scherzer. He got his butt kicked last night. Man. There's Wander. Gallery of Stars. So, I can't say that I'm not a little sad. A little sad. What do we got to do here? Most of these, let's see how many of these I can remember. And then maybe at 6 we'll do a 2-hour reminder for the 8. Let's see how many of these I can remember. So these would be top loaded, of course. And we already start off with one I have no idea. All right, let's flip. Jordan McCants. No, I thought he was a Marlin or something. Oh, great. Jordan McCants was drafted by, I think I'm pretty sure he's Marlins. He is a Marlin. Jordan McCants for the Miami Marlins. I really like the Pro Set Baseball. 33 out of 35. Miami Marlins. Next up, Joe Mack. I think Joe Mack might be a Marlin as well. Let's see if he's on there. Do I have to MILB him too? Joe Mack is also a Miami Marlin. Joe Mack. Ooh, what is? Yeah. Yeah, it's a top load. Those are all sleeves. Next up, look at Tricky Nick. Is this a 1 of 1? Ooh, 1 out of 3. Tricky Nick is a pirate. Tricky Nick is a pirate out of 3. I like Nick Gonzalez. Benjamin Bratt. Oh no. Mitchell Bratt. Let's see if Mitchell Bratt. Yeah. That's a nice one out of 3. Boo. Mitchell Bratt is a Texas Ranger. Mitchell Bratt is a Texas Ranger. I take all the help I can get. 16 out of 25. Thank you for the help. Appreciate that. Next up is Novi Marte. Novi Marte is a 7 out of 7. Wow. Marte is a Mariner. Right? Let me see. Let me make sure. You'd think I would know these off the top of my head by, you know, we've done so many. Novi Marte is a Mariner, 7 out of 7. And then look at this. We finished very strong. Look at that for the Marlins. Khalil Watson. That's very nice. That's a big one. Good one. So 3 Marlins in that box. I know we're only here for the Logofractors, but, you know, we're going to get some bulk to go along with it. We're going to get some autographs and things to go along with it. So we're going to have fun with it. Next, we'll do, I don't know, maybe we'll just go to Prism. We'll do the Leaf Best of Sports right before we do the heck. Let's do the Leaf Best of Sports next. I'm kind of curious. That's a good run. Khalil Watson's a good hit. It's a big hit. Look, a giant. Averson Arteaga. He is a giant out of 25. You're going to put it in top of. Yeah. Michael Harris II. No, give it back to me. He's a Brave. That's a nice hit for the Atlanta Braves. Out of 35. Michael Harris II. Peyton Wilson. Oh, jeez. And look, Ethan Wilson. Maybe we can find them both. Let's try this. Ethan Wilson was in pro debut. Let's see. Ethan Wilson is a Philly. So this guy right here is a Philly. Ethan Wilson. And let's figure out Peyton. I should know this one. Kansas City Royals for Peyton Wilson. Kansas City Royals. Anthony Gutierrez. Oof. See, we're just gonna keep sticking with people I don't know. Anthony Gutierrez. I should know this one too, but Solometo, no. Gutierrez is also a Ranger. Texas Rangers out of 20. Then we finished strong in this box too. Wow, look at this. Meyer out of 20 for the Boston Red Sox. Marcelo. Those are pretty good. I'm happy. Let's do the Leaf Best of Sports. That way we'll know whether or not. We'll just random it off now. We're just going to go through this as a just because. And it is a Greg Maddux. Look at that. 1987 Topps traded Greg Maddux in a Gem Mint 10. That's not a bad card. Let's see what the last one so far. I'm curious. 1987 tops traded. 1980. Oop. Maddox in a PSA 10. Is it good? Is it bad? Holy crap, it can't be that much. Oh, that one's autographed. $100. $100. So if you have the Cubs, it's a $100 card. Very nice. Very nice. Let's do the Prism next. So what's going on? Anyone have anything fun happening? Hey, you bring me that chair, and then get me a. Tell Dooney we got to start sorting this, and Katie, we got to start sorting this. We got to keep up with all this. Somebody talk. Somebody say something. Somebody tell me something interesting. Julio Rodriguez. Nice. Nothing interesting going on? Kevin Smith. Ian Anderson. Trey Mancini. Are we watching baseball games? Vlad Jr. Spencer Thorkey. Jared Kelnick. Willie Stargell. Robbie Ray is at a 149. I'll put him up here. Seth Benzer sleeve and top load. Seriously waiting for all these scripts and anything. Oh Lord. Wander Franco. Corbin Burns. Jansen Yunk. Brandon Lau's a red. Anthony Rizzo. No, just sleeve. It's not numbered. I was thinking that Archives was Friday. Archives is Wednesday. Archives is Wednesday. So that's a good thing. Because we have that 3-day show this weekend. And Luis Red. It'll give us a chance to prepare for that show. I mean, we'll still do breaks on Friday and Saturday, but we can do them later on, and I think that'll help us. Zapuki. Cody. Aaron Judge. Byron Buxton is out of 99. 15 out of 99, Minnesota. Peyton Hendry. Hendry. And then nothing else going on. Camilo Doval. Oh, there's Quan. I like the archives. If you guys haven't looked at the archives checklist, it's out. It's a good checklist. Jake Reed. New York Met, I'm going to guess, based on the color. Jake Reed. Luis Heel is a blue. Jackson Keller. CJ. I think I was talking about something. I can't remember now. Thomas Eshelman. He's an Oriole. Trevor Story. What was I just talking about? I forget now. Ah, well. Couldn't have been too important. Shohei. Stained Glass and Zach Short. Detroit. Out of 149. Colton Welker. Thank goodness. Stuart Fairchild. Cedric Mullins. Oh, look at that pretty O'Neill Cruz. 13 out of 25. Yow. That's nice. 13 out of 25. Alex Bregman blue. That's a nice hit. Oh, geez. Yeah, you know, this new postseason, this year's postseason thing is a little bit screwy, too. So I can understand why. It's a little tough. Cal Ripken blue. Bregman. Wilson Kintry. Well, you know, for the future then, right? Should be good for the future. Juan Soto. Hey, we got extra autos in here. Get a one. That's a nice one. Bryson Stott for the Phillies. Hey, look at Spencer Thorkey red. That's a top load. Spencer Thorkey red. Mikey the Fish. Mookie Betts, Robbie Ray, red.
You want me sleeving or short?
Your mom's sleeving, so just sort. So at 6, wherever we're at, I'm going to stop and do a quick listing. A quick reminder for the listing. Reggie, how's Kevin Sheets? Jared Kelnick, red. How's Whatnot doing? If you're still here. Chaz McCormick. Cedric Mullins. Alejo Lopez. Yu Darvish red. Does anybody else sell on Whatnot? I know Max does, right? Anybody else in here sell on Whatnot as well? Yu Darvish. Looks like a low number of something coming up. Alex DeGotti out of 100. Vladdy. That's kind of neat. I like that. Hey, there's going to be some Negro Leaguers in there as well. Set them aside. Bobby Witt. What does that mean? Dialing away my presentation. That mean you're still working on it? Bryce Harper. Willie. Spencer Thorkey. Azevedo. Oakland A's out of 99. Oh, lighting. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a tough thing. Lighting is a tough thing, and that's one of the most difficult parts. This one still is not what I want it to be. Better, but still not where I want it to be. Jake Cousins out of 99. Milwaukee. Cody Red. Chris Bryant, the Giant. former Giant. Ooh, old school Nolan Ryan. That's pretty awesome. Out of 50. 2 out of 50. I like it. Up here, Rodolfo Castro blue. Casey Mize. Reed Dutton. Ian Happ for the Cubs. Blue. Color match. Hunter Green. Nice. Oh, very nice. Look at that. O'Neill Cruz auto. We're getting some good autos of this stuff today. Rivero. Today it was 30-something degrees in St. Louis. Suzuki. It was cold. Slugger. Sluggers. Is that something? I'll go sleep on it. Vladdy Red. Curvin Castro. Chris Bryant. Moncada. Is that time right? Huh. Jake Berger. Ty France. Joey Votto. We got 199. Baez and Lubov. Gypsy Queen. I like Gypsy Queen. Anybody like Gypsy Queen? Am I the only one who likes Gypsy Queen? You guys aren't talking much. Somebody's got to say something. Somebody has to say something. Anything thick in here? Verlander. I'm just gonna be sleeved. Just me? Alright. Alec Bone. Mikey the Fish. Anything special about Mikey the Fish? I don't think so. This is the same. I think it's just a regular trout. I think. Ned and I went the other night, Walsh, out of 199, to a local Mexican restaurant. We got here at the shop about 9, and so we decided we were going to go eat. And it was really good. So that will become a place that we go to more often. Gutierrez for the Reds. So let's see, anything special about this? I don't think so. I don't think there's anything. Not a nameplate issue. George Soler. Chrome. He's been hurt all year, hasn't he? Miami put a lot of money into him, and he's kind of crapped out. Barrero. See the future. I don't know. Luis Castillo. Blake Snell. So archives, And again, if you haven't looked at the archives checklist, I would take a look at it. Is Bo a high number? I think Bo's a high number. It's a good checklist. It's a good checklist. So I think we're gonna have fun with it. I'm trying to finalize numbers, but we'll have plenty. Lars Newtbar. I like Lars. And then at the end of the month is update. Uh-oh. Astrological Chrome autograph variation. Holy cow, what is that? What's all that? Astrological Chrome autograph variation of... I don't even know. Does anyone know? Somebody want to find out what an astrological Chrome autograph variation is numbered out of? Jonathan India, though, for the Reds. Nice. Oh, no, that one goes up here. Nice. Been hitting some okay stuff today. Maybe we'll hit one of the Logofractor boxes will have something massive in it. Cabrera. So the difference were the logo swaps for that little logo there. So I'm not sure. Haven't seen any yet. Anthony Rizzo. Trent Grisham. Trey Mancini. This is out of 399. Baltimore. Thank you, Shrimpsky. No one's such an exciting group. If you're not going to talk to me, at least give us a thumbs up. We like thumbs up around here. You know. O'Neal. Nice. Ruiz. Not that we monetize or anything, because we don't, but you know. But it's still nice having thumbs up. Soto. Kyle Lewis, Chrome. Arise. Reese Hoskins. You hit 2 autos? That's awesome, Max. Very nice. Jake Berger, Chrome. Freeze. Ryan Mountcastle. Evaldi is at a 250. He's a Red Sox. Yep, it's. Jacob DeGrom. DeGrom pitching tonight, huh? Terry, hey, no name. Cedric Mullins, no name. And look, there's Wander Franco. Hold on one sec for me, guys. I gotta take this call. So everyone breathe for a second. I'll be right back. Hello? In the middle of a break. Yeah, you're good though. I told my I'd take the call. I'll look into it. Wow. I better keep an eye on that. Yeah, but it's just one time. Yeah, send it to me. Okay. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, guys. My brother called. It's weird to have him call, so I had to make sure I'd take it. All right. So now we have 6 Logofractor boxes. We opened 2 yesterday. I'd be nervous about DeGrom. I mean, if he's on, he's hard to beat. You know? If he's on, he's hard to beat. There's our little whatever that is. So 2 of these and 5 of these. So let's open these. So at 6, I'm going to put a 2-hour reminder. We are going to try to list. We're going to try the listing at 8. If we make it, I think that's great. If we don't make it, we'll just call the weekend. We're just going to do the best we can. So once in here in 3 minutes, we get done with this box, I'm going to post. I'm going to drop the names in afterwards, and then we'll figure it out. Jeff McNeil. We are going to do more Topps Chrome once we get all this settled with the packs. Once again, I haven't seen any packs, but Topps says as they're getting to people, they're overnighting them. So hopefully that'll be something quick for us. Miguel Cabrera. So like we did yesterday, we're going to sleeve all these. So we have them done. Josiah Gray, very nice. Bo Bichette, Ozzie, Seth Beer, Austin Riley. That's nice. Austin Riley is out of 250. Oh, look at on the back, gold. Jaron Duran, Byron Buxton, Matt Olson. Something's turned around the wrong way. Jake Berger, Max Scherzer. So Jake Berger is out of 150 for the White Sox. And then look at DeGrom. That's pretty. 2 out of 50. He wasn't gold yesterday. Oh, yeah, Scherzer. He wasn't gold. What did I say? DeGrom? Scherzer wasn't gold yesterday. After this break, we'll be left with 12 boxes. Oh, I think I took an extra pack. Let's see. I did. Christian Yelich. That's a nice round of rookies. O'Neal Cruz. No. I couldn't make up my mind where I couldn't remember, but that's not. Brandon. Jonathan. Lubob, very nice. Tyler Gilbert and ooh, oh dang it! Look how far off center that sucker is. Out of 99. Aaron Judge. Cabrera. Cabrera's last year is next year, huh? Matt Chapman. Josh Lowe, rookie. Let's see what number he's out of. 199. Cardinals are coming up first. Cardinal game starts first anyway, and then the other one. What happened in the Seattle game? Did the Blue Jays end up winning it? Anyone? Sammy Long. Cronenworth. 9-5 Toronto. No, there's a regular Chrome. Did we see the other regular Chrome? I hope not. Oh, did I hand you? Ah, geez. Okay. No, we didn't want to. My bad. They're already done. We're going to leave them. Look, it's India again. And Lou Bob again. JD Martinez. Jake Berger. And Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso out of 199. So these definitely need to be. 7th inning. Oh, wow. Tyler Gilbert. Cabrera. Tyler McGill is out of 150. And then look at that Bo Bichette. That's pretty. Bo is out of 250. Three down. 3 to go. I got 20. We're going to break all 20. So yesterday we broke 2. Today we're breaking, this break will be 6. If we do late break, that'll be 6, and that'll leave us with 6. And we'll take the other 6, and those will break at some point next week. I'm not selling any of them. Not keeping any for myself. We're breaking them all. All 20 going to be broke. Someone asked me if I would go through the boxes and take out the Julio Rodriguez for him, and then tape the boxes back. Well, I appreciate the energy that goes into that. I could not do what they wanted me to do. It just wouldn't be right. Joe Adele. I'm hoping we hit one of the rookies. That'd be awesome. Brian Hayes in a something. Harper. Scherzer. Oh, he's a giant. Look at that. Kervin Castro. And Rodolfo out of 150. Of all the crappy things that you can hit. 98 out of 99. This is like, honestly, this is like the worst auto of the bunch. Kervin Castro. We hit a Giants auto of a guy that I don't even know if he was up. I was excited to see the auto until I realized who it was. Shohei, very nice. Jonathan India, that's terrible. Out of 250. Yeah, I think he was up, but honestly. White, whatever. Come on, seriously. Cal Raleigh. McCutcheon. Brandon Belt. I don't know if anybody wants to mojo that last box, but these two packs, then we're into the mojo. And Judge. Pastry. Ryan Mountcastle out of 199. Zach Wheeler. Pache, Oakland A's out of 250. Here we go with the last box. And we'll just do a straight up recap. Dang it, that chair got in my way of whacking you on your foot. Heel. Siri. Posey. Come on. Come on, last packs. Matt Manning. Alex Bregman out of 250. Come on, last pack. McCutcheon. Brown Jr. And, hey, look at that, Jacob deGrom out of 150. Well, dang, we got an auto out of the things that happen to be a Giants auto. It is on card, though. Kervin Castro out of 99, and I also got an Everson Arteaga out of 25. Let's hope he is what he's supposed to be. That'd be nice. All right, let's recap. Some good autos in here. I hope in the 20 boxes that we have of this product, we pop something nice. In no particular order, these are from the Logofractor boxes. Jacob deGrom out of 150. Bregman is out of 250. Pache 250. Ryan Mountcastle out of 199. Jonathan India out of 250. Rodolfo Castro out of 150. Tyler McGill out of 150. Bo Bichette out of 250. Pete Alonso 199. Josh Lowe 199. Aaron Judge is out of 99. 81 out of 99. Austin Riley out of 250. Jake Berger out of 150. Max Scherzer, that's nice, gold, out of 50. There was no Neil Cruz that came out of the regular packs. And now we're into the, let's get all these up together. Now we are into the Gypsy Queen. Let me put these over here. No nameplate for Cedric Mullins for the Orioles. Evaldi out of 250 for the Red Sox. Kyle Lewis Chrome. Jake Berger Chrome. Mancini out of 399 for the Orioles. Astrological Chrome autograph variation of Jonathan India. That's a nice one. George Soler Chrome. Gutierrez for the Reds. Oh yeah, both Reds autos, huh? And then Walsh is out of 199 for the Angels. Let's go to the Prism. Joey Votto out of 199. Nice O'Neal Cruz autograph. Jake Cousins auto out of 99. Nolan Ryan is old school. He is for the Mets out of 50. Azevedo for the Oakland A's out of 99. Degoti out of 100. He's a Houston Astro. Spencer Thorkey red for the Tigers. Bryson Stott auto for the Phillies. Byron Buxton red out of 99 for the Minnesota Twins. Really nice O'Neal Cruz. This is really pretty neat. 13 out of 25. I like that for the Pirates. Debut signatures. Jake Reed looks like he's a Met. Thomas Eshelman is an Oriole. Zach Short autograph out of 149 for the Detroit Tigers. And Robbie Ray is out of 149 for Seattle. Out of our Leaf Best of Sports box. It's a nice card. 1987 Topps Traded Greg Maddux. Gem Mint 10. I like it. For the Pro Set Sports boxes that we opened, Meyer is out of 20 for the Red Sox. Gutierrez for the Rangers out of 20. Peyton Wilson is a Royal. Ethan Wilson for the Phillies. Oops. Doesn't have a number on him. Michael Harris, the second for the Braves, 26 out of 35. Khalil Watson for the Marlins. That's a nice one as well. Novi Marte is a Mariner, and he is 7 out of 7. Mitchell Bratt is a Ranger. He's out of 25. Nick Gonzalez for the Pirates. That's a nice low number, 1 out of 3. And Joe Mack and Jordan McCants are both Marlins. Mack is not numbered, and McCants is out of 35. All right, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate you. We're going to try again, like I said, at 8 o'clock. We'll see if we sell it out, the breakout, the random out. If we do that, I think that's great, and we'll do it again. If we don't, it's okay. We'll just finish our weekend early, and we'll move on. And then we'll worry about next week and what we're going to do with what are we doing next week? Archives. But I do want to do another one. So if you guys want to do another one, let's come back at 8 and do it again. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you guys back here at 8 o'clock. Talk to you.